Hey everyone, River here. Quick upload for you. I've been working on some of the backlogged videos that I asked in the last video if you guys would want to see those, even though they're out of date. So they are coming. I just had some random thoughts and I wanted to upload them to the channel just because this is our journey and want to give you a glimpse of some of the things that we've been thinking about. So I mentioned that Allison and I have been doing a ton of thinking about our future and how do we plan for that, and a big part of that in the last video was around sustainability. And I just wanted to make a dedicated video about my thoughts to this, right? There's so much political charge around sustainability or climate change or stuff like that, and that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is my thoughts and how I think. I wanted to kind of bring you in a little bit. So in particular, I'm referring to the growth of food and also just kind of a footprint, if you will. What I try to strive to do from probably about 3-4 months ago forward is what can I start to do when we move out of this apartment that makes us more sustainable. And you know, I'm not gonna be like a homesteader or anything like that. I still plan to have my day job, but I've really started to think about how can we create a home that has all the amenities, all of the creature features, if you will, for us that keep us satisfied and fulfilled, but also make minimal footprint. So using things like solar energy, using hydroelectric, things like that. I want to try to move away from using water to water our plants, so we're capturing a lot of those things and creating full cycle. One of the key tenets of sustainability that I really have grown attached to and even, put into my professional life is a problem can become a solution, right? So, compost is the most simple example of that, right? So if you have biomass that is discardable in the form of, carbon-rich cardboard or leaves or things like that mixed with nitrogen-rich, spare lettuce or things that are going bad in terms of plant matter or things like that, eggshells, right? We can put those together and, what was a problem, trash, is now a solution, compost that can feed our plants and stuff like that. I'm realizing as I'm shooting this video right now that this is like a totally different direction that anything else on this channel is about, and that's okay. And I feel like I need to explain why I'm talking about this and why I'm interested in it. And it really has to do with healing. I've mentioned there's like a lot of stresses are going on, and I'll be totally honest with you, there's a lot of things going on, even more than what I've disclosed in some of the videos recently, which have made a very complex situation. And with that, has created a lot of like stress and pressure. And so some of these things that I've just been diving into, unfortunately, has been away from video because of the, pressures to keep posting and staying up with comments and, all of those things. YouTube is not about money for me. Why I laugh is because if any of you are creators yourselves or small creators, there's no money to be had. It's all fractions of pennies per hour of work that you pour into until you finally make it. And I have to do it to something that is not stressful or things like that. I do promise that there will be a video, hopefully in the not so distant future. It's not going to be right away, where I just come totally clean about everything that's going on. Allison and I are totally fine. We love each other. Allison's actually in Chicago right now. She's been wanting to go back and see some of her friends, and I encouraged her to go do that. Why not? We have the means to do that. So she got a good weekend and is there spending time with her friends, and I don't want to interfere with that. So, bear with me. We're not going to be altering the channel too much, but I just had some thoughts that I wanted to share with you and more or less solicit the part from you. Do you guys do anything that is a commitment to sustainability or something that is a problem that creates a solution in terms of minimizing your dependency on, let's say, city water or sewer or electricity or things like that. I would love to hear what the things you do. I've got some crazy ideas of things that once I get a house that I want to tinker with. I was starting to say earlier, like, I'm a total busybody. Like, I need to be doing something all of the time. I don't have idle hands very often. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what's going on in my life right now. It's the weekend. It's great. I'm probably gonna go out and shoot some videos. I've been battling a sinus infection all week, which sucks so much. It's like all the pressure, like right here. I'm just, ugh. But that's what's going on, guys. I'm back at editing. I'm back at getting some of this stuff done. So hopefully you will see that very, very soon. With Allison gone, I've got all the time in the world. But yeah, let me know if you do anything sustainable or if you're against it even. Let me know in the comment section below. If you think sustainability is a bunch of bullshit, let me know in the comment section below. You know, I have certain beliefs on certain types of, you know, green energy that I don't think ever reach a break-even point in terms of the cost to do it. So, you know, I'm one of those people that likes to think about things like, you know, recycling, right? Like the petroleum costs of carting all of these things around to be recycled. Does that equation come out in the right way? Hotly debated, and I think I may have just sparked something in the comment section with that statement, but we'll see. I'd love to hear from you guys. It's a super interesting topic for me, but the idea of being self-sufficient, you know, one thing, I'll just give you a little bit more and then we'll end it on this, is I've been toying obviously with this idea of growing my own food, but is it a no-till, or is it greenhouse, or is it hydroponics, or is it something that I recently just came across called aquaponics, which is so incredibly interesting that actually, oops, somebody's calling me. It's so interesting because it uses fish, which is only warm-blooded animals can have E. coli, so that's a non-issue with fish, but you keep a fish environment and habitat and circulate the water with no soil. It's very interesting. But in any case, that's just like one random thing. I'm just ranting now, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I gotta get back to editing so we can give you more videos.